Hello YouTubers, I'm Dodger Mohr and welcome to my channel. Well, just finished work. It's a Wednesday afternoon. It's been a beautiful day, 20 degrees, nice autumn day. And heading home now. And I thought I'd do a video on my way home since I've been too busy on the weekends with family to do a video. So I've had the Kawasaki Versys now for about 9 months and just about to put on 6,000 kilometers on here. And last week I took it in for the 6k service, and I just thought, well, this would be a good opportunity to chat about the bike itself. So, servicing the Kawasaki Versys X300, the service intervals are every 6,000 Ks, and every second one is your major service. The service I've just done, which was for 6,000 Ks, is a minor service, and yeah, I'll go through it, all the things that they've done. So what does the 6,000 service involve? Well, first things first, oil change and oil filter, and it also includes checking the fluids on the bike, like your brake fluid and coolant, and topping them up if needed. Adjustment of clutch cable and your front brake and rear brake adjustments, chain clean and chain tension check. Also they lubricate all the joints, like your clutch and your brake levers, and they also go over all the nuts and bolts on your bike, make sure nothing's missing, tighten them up. Yeah, but the service is pretty simple service. As I said, every 12,000. Well, the next one will be the major service, and it will cost probably a bit more. So I also got a few things done on the bike. I've changed the front sprocket from 14 to 15 tooth, and the other thing that I've done is got them to put bar risers on for me, half-inch bar risers. So now the bike is all ready for my big trip, which is only 2.5 weeks away. So yeah, so let's talk about what I think about this bike now that I've been riding it for the last 9 months and 6,000 Ks. I am still feeling it. I love this bike. It's such an enjoyable bike to ride, whether it be in traffic or as a commuter, or even out on the country roads, and out in the bush as well. It's been really enjoyable. It's a perfect lightweight adventure bike. Now, changing that front sprocket has really improved this bike even more. Like, I already thought, you know, if you were going to use this bike just for commuting and whatnot, I'd leave it with the 14. But if you've got any intentions of touring on this bike, then I would definitely change the front sprocket to 15 tooth. It just stretches the gears out a bit better. I'm finding now that you know, traveling at 100 Ks, it's not revving so high anymore. Not that the motorbike or the engine can't take it, it's, you know, it's been built to rev high, but yeah, changing that front sprocket means that cruising at 100 k's I'm probably going to be sitting on about 6,500 RPM rather than 7.5. Okay, just taken off from the satellites, and let's see how she goes now. Yeah, lovely. Enjoying it. Yeah, it's a good little bike. I really enjoying this bike. It's just such an enjoyment to ride. Nothing too hard. It's great. I really do love this thing. Now the bar risers that I've put on here, I just wanted to lift those bars up a little bit more. There are HK bar risers, and I just noticed that when I'm standing up on the bike, I was a little bit hunched over, and just that half-inch rise has just made a big improvement as well for off-road. So if you would have watched my previous video, you would have noticed that I have actually added a lot of aftermarket accessories on this bike, and most of those aftermarket accessories is just me customizing the bike to my needs. So you know, you could leave this bike as is, stock, and yeah, it's, you know, it's great, but you know, the beauty about this bike is that there are quite a good range of aftermarket accessories, and you can customize it to your own needs. You know, if you're going to be doing a lot more dirt, you would obviously want to change those tyres, the original tyres, which I did probably 2-3 weeks ago. I still haven't tested them yet on the dirt, but they've been reasonably good on the tar. So yeah, I've now more or less completed everything that I wanted to do before my trip for this bike, and I reckon that this trip's actually going to really test this bike, its capability as well as my own capability. We're going to be doing over 3,000 k's over 2 weeks, and there will be a lot of desert roads in there as well, like dirt desert roads. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this goes. I reckon it's going to probably shine, personally. Being a lightweight bike, oh, that was a bit dangerous, but I thought that car was going to come through then. But yeah, I reckon that this ride that I've got planned with a few other guys is definitely going to test this bike capability. Okay YouTubers, it's just a short little video. As I stated before, 2.5 weeks to go, and then I'll be on the road again touring, which I'm really hanging out. Haven't been able to do much touring lately. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, don't forget to hit the notification bell. What more can I say? Thanks for watching. See you all later.